Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Vic here. Today is Friday, July 31st. Coming to y'all with another trade recap. Today was a midday. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Another poor day in this week. Very unfortunate. We end up taking 3 trades today. I know I only have 2 up here, but where was the first one I took? I think it was a 15-second. I think this was it. But yeah, I'm gonna break down all of these. Before anything, let me show y'all P&L on the day. Man, today was a double loss. Another day where I failed to just take my first loss and just hop off. Like I was saying previously in the week, this has never really happened in so long. I've never hopping off the charts after one loss was never really an issue. But this week, for some reason, I don't know what it is. My psych has been a little off, but that's no excuse at the end of the day. Anyways, let me show y'all P&L on the day. Down $5,674 on the day across all 5 Apex accounts. Very poor way to end the week. It's like, and this is why days like these are so bad for you, is because like one day like this can remove all the progress you made previously. Like just the other day, Thursday, Wednesday days, even though we won those days, a day like this, because I didn't just take my one trade and get off, ends up biting me back in the ass. Pause. So it is what it is. Let me go over this recap. Coming into today, I was leaning bearish. That's a lie. I was leaning bullish. So as you can see, on the higher time frame, we are extremely bullish. But coming into today, what I wanted to see was a 15-minute a 15-minute bull gap tap to then continuous higher for higher prices, right? We were sitting on top of Asia low as well as a 4-hour. Initially, I did want to see this 4-hour gap get hit to then continue higher, but when I looked closely, we did have a 15-minute gap that was going to be created right at market open. So all I wanted to see was a simple internal to external move, tapping into the 15 gap to then take us higher, right? So coming into market open, we initially get something of the sort. Oh, I lied. We open up higher prices, and this is I'm kind of upset. I kind of missed this because this was low-key trade of the day, but not a lot. There wasn't a real entry to take this, because by the time you were taking it, you had already opened 4-minute, 3-minute, 2-minute, 1-minute gaps, and like to be able to know which one to take it off of was kind of not a gamble, but it was kind of iffy for me initially. I was thinking about taking this 1-minute IFEG, but again, like, we ripped up extremely bullish. We're extremely bullish. We have this unmitigated 4-hour gap sitting above us, so it's like, do I really want to take shorts here? A reasoning for shorts is that if you look at ES, there was a higher time frame SMT, and as well, we just hit this 1-hour gap. I mean, it wasn't unmitigated, but we swept the high that was inside of it, and we had a huge SMT. So if we look at ES here, we do have a SMT with these highs, right? ES fails to take out this high, NQ does not, or NQ takes the high, right? So technically, any point here, you can be looking for a reversal, but again, I really did not love the structure. Although I seen it too late, there was a 15-second gap, a 15-second IFEG that I low-key did like, but by the time I was looking at it, by the time I realized there was a 15 gap I could have potentially taken, I was no longer interested, because you feel me, like I didn't have the correct sizing that would have been necessary to take it. But I'm not too mad I didn't take it. It is what it is. But usually I think I would have pulled the trigger on a trade like this, and as you can see, we dump so crazy. We have huge displacement candles back to the downside. We finally we tap that 15-minute gap. Then we just keep trending lower. We end up taking out Asia low. We end up coming into this 4-hour gap. We end up Okay, so this is why it took long. So, higher time frame is bullish. We end up tapping into this 4-hour gap. ES does as well, and this was a 15-second front run. And I guess you could say I should not have taken. Oh no! This was the first trade I take. My apologies. The first one I took was a 15-second front run. I got entry here, stops below this around a 38-point stop, targeting just these highs. I actually on this play I actually did end up getting seeing a winning day, so I was up 500 around. But again, like, it was one of those things where I thought we would at least come take out these highs. We failed to do so. But at that point in time, usually I trail aggressive once I see my 1-to-1, but I had barely just saw my 1-to-1, so I had yet to move my stop. So as you can see, we start ripping higher. I'm expecting us to at least come take out these this high. I also think I wasn't sized correctly into this trade, which also caused me, because I would have for sure got my 500 and dip. Oh, we actually did. What am I talking about? We actually did come take out these highs, but I'm not sure. But in live time, it was not. I had yet to get a 1-to-1 yet, so I did not pull. Then unfortunately, market rips back down. I'm gonna show y'all entry prices so I can get an exact. I can show y'all what the entry number was, but all I know is I had just seen a 1-to-1, and I was going to start moving, trailing my stops aggro, but unfortunately I was not able to. After the fact, we get a 4-hour resweep, and I really like this play instead. We had a 4-hour resweep into a front. Again, this is a poor play, you feel me? I'm not mad at it, because I do believe with enough market experience, which I believe I do have, I'm not mad at the front run here. A resweep into great structure, adding to our liquidity pool for higher time frame is bullish. I'm not mad at the front run here. We got a resweep and a front run. And we get burned on this play, and at this time is when I should have been like, okay, I'm off. Let me just end the week. I'm already coming into today, I was down 1R on the week. This trade made it down 2R on the week, and me taking this trade made it down 3R on the week. So this play was essentially the same idea. I'm just more so the reason I'm not too mad is because, again, like, if you look at this higher time frame structure, like, I'm expecting us to, this is a retrace to then move us higher, I'm assuming, right? So I'm not too mad at the other stab, although I know I should not have taken it. This one was a 30-second front run. I attempted the 30-second front run, and unfortunately we get burned again. Super poor though, I'm not gonna lie, super poor. I'm not too mad though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, poor week, poor into July, but I'm again, like, I'm grateful regardless. I do want to show y'all P&L on Tradeovate. As you can see, absolutely poor, around a 1,100 loss per account. Again, it is what it is, honestly. And let me speak about the pros. The reason I'm not too upset is because, hold up 1 second. Let me pull up the Discord and my weekly breakdowns, and let me just speak on it here. Yeah. From July, weekly recap: 2 for 7 on trades this week with 2 break evens. Started the week poor and finished poor as well. Worst week I've had in a while due to my lack of attention to detail. Simply could have been better. every time I'm so close, I end up fumbling. Next part in my trading journey, I have to work on for sure. Thank you, God. Much needed weekend off. Looking forward to what next month has in store. Still in great positioning going into next month. Keep staying in process. So that was the weekly recap and the monthly recap. Poor month and super poor month. We took 31 trades. We had 15 wins. We had 16 losses. We had 9 break evens. So that's a win rate of 48%. And although it was very sloppy mental mistakes I made, but for sure will be cleaned up. Unfortunate that the alpha accounts are no longer with us, but we move. Not the greatest month for me, but there are still some pros that came from this week, such as another payout secured this month. First time having back-to-back months with payouts, as well as first time having multiple payouts on one set of accounts. Looking to add more funded going into next week. So I think I will end up getting 5 more lucid. Now you may ask me why. Things outside the charts might be open. Like, I have some good news outside the charts which will now allow me to add more funding, if that makes sense. Like, I have more leeway to add more funding. Excited for August. There will be structure. So that's basically all I have for this video. Poor into the week, poor into July, but how I look at it is that even regardless, I was able to get a payout in June. I was able to get a payout in July. Going into August, how I look at it, even though this week was poor, how I'm looking at it is I'm still going into August with my full drawdown. Even though it's unfortunate how it happened, but going into August with my full drawdown, I have all my drawdown. And I think I'm 4 trades away. So because of this day pushed me back 2 days, and I needed 2 days before, so I think I have to get these balances to a 40 or 5400 balance, but it might have to be a little bit more than 54. So but what I'm trying to say is I'm going into August with fresh accounts essentially. I'm planning on adding more funded. I'm like 4 days away, 5 days away. So let's just say a week away from another payout by God's grace. So at the end of the day, to me, in my head, that's still great positioning. We're positioning ourselves to get one early, a payout early August and potentially for late August as well. So that's really all I have for y'all. I'm super excited for August. I'm not gonna lie, I am upset that we blew and burned the accounts we just had, but road to 20K month is underway. I'm not really, as long, you feel me, my main goal is to like I said before, is to continue just getting one payout every single month. The goal is to continue getting one payout every single month for the rest of the year, but I do want to see if I can push the envelope. But we'll see. There's no need to force. Oh man, I'm kind of upset because I'm not gonna lie, August was supposed to be my biggest month yet. If I did not troll this week, bro, August was supposed to be my so we took a 7.5. Then because I unlocked the payout cap, this month should have been 17.5. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Then if bro, and if I'm this is me just yapping now. If I was able to keep the other accounts as well, end up getting a payout, I'm not gonna lie. I thought August was finna be like a 60. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm being honest, I thought August would have been like a 60, or at least for sure a 30 ball month. But that's really all I got for y'all. I love y'all boys. We finna be rich as shit. I say this every single time. I've been saying this for the last 7 months. We finna be rich as shit. It's just a matter of time. Why not us, bro? Like, the people we see online don't have 2 heads. We're capable of learning this skill as well. I'm going to relax this weekend. I'm finna go watch Spider-Man with my mans later today. Yeah, that's really, I'm blessed, bro. Like, that's all I can say. I love y'all boys. Like I said, we finna be rich as shit. Why not us, bro? Y'all have a great, fantastic weekend. I will see y'all in August. We will have a bounce back month. And even like, bro, like this is what I was talking about, bro. We had a poor month. We were still able to secure a payout. That's what I want my baseline to be. A poor month, trading month, but we still got a payout. That's because we did our work early in June. We set ourselves up in great position for July, and we were still able to capitalize to some extent degree. And that is now what is happening for now, August. Like, even though we ended up poor, we were even in a worse position coming into July. So it was a similar situation. It was similar situation going into July, and basically the same situation coming into August. So we're still setting ourselves up to be great position. We just need a bomb week to start August. So I hope we get off to a good start. Good starts is one thing I pray for. Like, good starts are huge for me, and that's one thing I preach on a lot. Like, once I get to a good start, it's wraps. Like, I'm gonna figure out the rest when we get there. But man, that's enough yap for me. What else? Do I have anything else to say? Let's look at the news docket quickly. Do we have news? Monday news. Okay, so Monday, Friday, we have news. No news the rest of the week. I want to secure another payout before I go back to school. I go back to school on August 17th, Monday, August 17th. I do believe we would have had another payout secure by then. I'm not sure when we are going to complete the road to. All I know is the road to 20K month should not take as long as road to 10K payout. That road to 10K payout took 97 episodes. We are on episode 8 for road to 20K month. So yeah, anyways, for real this time, that's all I got for this video. I love y'all boys. We finna be rich as shit. I say this every time. Why not us? Why not you? I love y'all. Why don't you Vic out, man?